Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the course, The Proper Use of Citations and How to Properly Write Citations. I'm going to give you a virtual tour of my website because I want to give you a little idea of what's coming up in the next weeks. So first of all, this is the home page, and you will notice on the home page that we're looking at the virtual tour of week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. And when you click on those icons, it will take you to the week and tell you exactly what you are doing for that week. One thing I want to tell you is that some weeks are heavier in work than others, so I would like you to preview each week so that you can gauge the amount of time you need for studying and for projects. Here's my home page. Here's my information. Here is our grading criteria. These are the assignments. You will notice that in week 1, there's several videos, there's a project, there's getting together with your classmates via Google Hangouts. And another thing that I'm going to do, and I'll talk about this as we go through the weeks, I want you to keep a weekly reflection journal. Here's my grading criteria, the course description, our goals, and the student learning outcomes. So let's look and see what's going on in week 1. So we are going to be talking about plagiarism. This is kind of setting the stage for why we are doing this course, why citations are so important. You need to view a screencast that I have created, and you are going to read one of the paragraphs out of the Outsiders, and then you're going to quote the paragraph, paraphrase the paragraph, and summarize the paragraph. You will deposit that to the Dropbox. You're also going to watch a crash course on MLA formatting. And you'll be asked to create an infographic after watching that. And there is a tutorial here on how to go to Easly. There are some great programs for infographics. You do not need to use the one that I recommended. And you will notice here that it says begin a journal. That will be submitted at the end of the course. And then you're going to get together with your classmates via Google Hangouts, and you can read what you need to do for that. Let's go back up and see what's going on in week 2. In week 2, we're looking at citing print articles with 1, 2, and 3 or more authors. At the end of the lesson, I want you to create a PowerPoint. I have given you a place to go, and I have given you an exemplar. Here's a YouTube on how to cite authors in MLA style. And then I have a screencast, and I'd like you to copy and paste this URL into your browser. I think both of the YouTubes, or the screencast and YouTube, are important to watch because we both have different views maybe on, or maybe ways of saying how to cite authors. Here's templates that I would like you to use. You can download those. Let's see what is going on in week 3. Again, I don't think I mentioned it. You're going to do a journal reflection. Week 3 is pretty heavy, and I'm going to tell you why it's heavy. First, we're going to be talking about Wikipedia, and you're going to develop an idea of, well, how good do you think it is to get your information from Wikipedia? This is a great YouTube about how easy it is to edit Wikipedia. This is a very long YouTube. It's, I think, an hour. So I want you to keep that in mind when you're gauging your time, but it's excellent. It really gives you the facts about fake news, and it's so controversial right now. I felt like it was really important for you to get a big picture of fake news, and this YouTube does it. After that, you will write a 500-word essay. And you will record what you thought were the best arguments pro or con about Wikipedia, and you will also list 10 facts that you learned from your YouTube regarding fake news. You will also summarize the significant facts in your journal entry. And then you will go to Audacity, which is a verbal way of making a public service announcement. And I just want a 1 to 2 minute public service announcement regarding checking to make sure the photos or websites students are using are legitimate. And then week 4. Week 4, we are going to be talking about how to cite news shows or archive news shows. This is a really fascinating YouTube Good Morning America on the morning of 9/11, and just to see the shock in the commentators' voices and faces, realizing what was going on. So I then have a YouTube on how to cite TV show episodes. And then I also have a website on how to cite websites, or a YouTube on how to cite websites. So you will be then citing a TV show or two. You'll be citing a couple of websites. And then your final project will be to add to your already done PowerPoint information on how to cite a website, information on how to cite a TV show, and you're going to add to that a screencast or screencast-o-matic. And that's basically what I'm doing right now, is a screencast. So I've given you an exemplar, and then you will be completing your assessment or your test for the course. I hope this tutorial helps you think about what you need to do to have successful experience in this course.